Okay, we have another time and work problem. So a water tank has inlets of two types, A and B. All inlets of type A when open bring in water at the same rate. Okay, great. All inlets of type B when open. So A and B have different efficiencies, but all the A's have the same efficiency, all the B has the same efficiency. Great. So empty tank is completely filled in 30 minutes if 10 inlets of A and 45 inlets of B are open. Great. And in 1 hour, so let me mark this with a different color, easy for you to differentiate. It completes in 1 hour if 8 inlets of A and 18 inlets of B are open. Okay. And we are looking for, so this is a typical question where you assume the efficiencies as A and B and solve it out. So in this case, we are looking for the amount of time in minutes, by the way. You need to find in minutes how much time will it take if 7 inlets of A and 27 inlets of B are open. Great. So let's do that. Let's assume what I'm doing is I'm just assuming that efficiency of each inlet of type A has an efficiency of A, and each inlet of type B has an efficiency of B. As simple as that. So total work, if I say, or total capacity, let's say, I'll just write capacity. So capacity of the tank, that is. So total capacity of the tank will be, if I consider the first information, the one highlighted in green. So there are 10 of A. So that will be the total efficiency from all the A's, and 45 of B's. So again, total efficiency contributed from all the B's. And that works for 30 minutes. So I'm working with minutes because the question is asking for minutes. So I'll calculate everything in minutes. That also is equal to when 8 of A are working and 18 of B are working, they'll complete in 60 minutes, 1 hour, right? So both of these are the total capacity, or simply put, the total work in this case. So we'll come to this in a while. We would be requiring this once again to calculate. So first, let us work on this relationship. So one thing, hopefully you can do this mentally, but I'll just write this down. So 10A plus 45B must be equal to, or let me put a line break here. 8A, sorry, 8A plus 18B times 2, because 30 and 60, 30 goes off, something like that. But these things you can do. I hope that you can do it mentally so that it's easy to resolve. Any which way. So next step is pretty simple. So I hope you can see that 45B is higher than 36B. So the B's will come on the left hand side. So 45B minus 36B, that is 9B, is equal to, you have 16A on the right side and 10A on the left side. So A goes to the right side. One has to go to the right side, the other goes to the left side. You cannot have negative efficiency until unless it's a outlet tank, outlet pipe. So we get the efficiency ratio, and as I've recommended in our classes also, in these cases just assume the efficiency to be 3 and 2. So we get this corresponding efficiency. A by B is 3 by 2. So just assume that A is equal to 3 and B is equal to. So these are the efficiencies, by the way, of A and B respectively. So once you know this, now you can figure out the capacity in terms of this particular efficiency. So just use either one of the above two. It's both are indicating the capacity. They're the equal thing. So 10 times of A is 30. So this is 30 plus 45 times of 2 is 90, and they complete in 30 minutes. So the total efficiency is 120 cross 30. So leave it at this. Don't need to over calculate. And we are looking for how many minutes will it take if there are 7A and 27B. So if there are 7A and there are 27B, so they'll do 7 into 3, that is 21 units, plus 27 into 2, that is 54 units. So that's 75 units per minute, right? They'll fill up 75 units per minute, whatever be the unit liters, anything. So we have the capacity as this thing, 120 into 30. This is also the total units, by the way. And you have the efficiency, the total efficiency contributed 75 units per minute. So all we have to do is just check this calculation out. So we just need to divide 120 into 30 by 75, right? So this is the calculation we're looking for. Now, I hope you can see that 75 is 15 into 5. So 15 into 5, you can cancel out this 15 with this 30, or the 15 with either one is fine. 120 divided by 5 is 24. and 30 divided by 15 is 2, right? So you have 24 into 2, so that is 48 minutes. So we can figure out, or we can complete the total work in 48 minutes. So that should be the answer. I hope you understood the simplicity of this problem. Just work with the basics. Don't try to apply shortcuts in these kind of simple problems. So that's what we have in this particular question. Nothing more to discuss. Roughly a minute problem. It can go to 1.5 minutes if you are not good with these calculations. So calculation is something you have to stress on because of these kind of problems. The faster you can do these kind of problems, it saves time for some complicated ones. I would still say 1 to 1.5 minutes is okay for this question. So I'll just put it that as the ideal time. And this definitely a round one question. If you have experienced this type, all our students should have done this in round one. If you're not, you just be ready to get a thrash from me, not literally. But then yeah, this should have been done by all of our students in round one because we have discussed this type in classes itself. With very basic type, right? I mean, we have done a lot of advanced ideas on the basis of this. So that's it for this question. I hope everything was understood. So thank you.